Hello everyone, we have 10-minute abs today. We're going to do 10 different exercises, a minute apiece. We're going to whiz right through these. You're going to feel rock solid after this. Pair this ab workout with your jogging routine, with your biking routine, with your swimming routine, with your wonderful eating routine. Then you're going to have rock solid abs in no time. So let's go ahead and get started. Alright, why don't we come to all fours? And you can tuck your toes right underneath your heels and then just come forward, first stretching out our wrists. We're going to be doing a couple exercises in plank. So if you feel that pain in your wrists at any time, you can always do the same exercise on your elbows too until you build the strength on your wrists. But we'll just stretch it out here for a second. And then just come on forward. We're going to do a couple cat-cows, yoga poses that actually just help bring awareness and energy to the spine. So tuck your chin on your cats, and then as you inhale, lift your collarbones, feel the stretch through the front side body, and then as you round, tucking your tailbone, drawing your chin to your chest, you should feel a stretch through the back side body as well. And you can kind of dance it out. I kind of like to feel the stretch through the lower body as well. Do a couple moves to get yourself loosened up. Alright, our first exercise today is going to be a plank, and we're going to bring our knee to our elbow. So you're going to actually feel this with the core muscles and the obliques. So you can choose. I'm going to come onto my hands for this, but you're going to crunch your knee to your elbow and then switch sides. Alright? Each time you bring your elbow to your knee to your elbow, I really want you to focus on drawing your belly button into your spine and also drawing that hip bone almost to your rib cage. That's kind of where I like to bring my focus to really turn on the obliques. All right, we have 1 minute. Let's get started. Now, the speed is not so much the goal here. I just want you to think about activating correct muscles. So if you need to move at a slower pace to do so, that's okay. Options. If you fatigue at any time, you're welcome to make this exercise a little bit easier. You can always come down to your knees to rest for a little bit, or just hold plank center. That's an option as well. But if you're doing good, you're feeling strong, keep moving. Hang in there. We have 15 seconds left. All right, rest. Next exercise, V sit-ups. So take your legs right in front of you this time. Make a V with your legs. You're going to bring one arm up, reach for the sky first, and then you're going to reach for your toe and switch arms, okay? Come back to center, lower down, switching arms. Reach up first and then across, all right? Here we go, minute starts. Power up. Think about lifting towards the sky and not just rounding your back like this. Alright? Now, the weight of the legs actually helps keep you stable. But if you really don't have the strength to get up there, then you can always stick with a crunch here instead. Like this, crunching up. It's completely up to you. If you are crunching, I want you to focus. Try not to pull on your head as you crunch, and use your abdominals. All right, our third exercise is going to be boat pose, but we're going to slowly peel back and then shoot right back up into boat. So here we are, boat pose. We're going to lower back All right, so we're carved out flat and then shoot right back out. I don't know what I should call it. It's like a boat and banana. That's what it is. All right, here we go. 1 minute. Boat, and then with control, lower back and shoot right back up. Stay strong, halfway. All right, well done. Easy banana right there, right? Our next exercise, mountain climbers. But I want to slow down the mountain climber. So we're coming onto your choice, hands over elbows. And you're going to draw your knee to your elbow once again. This time, the inside of your elbow, all right? And with each time you raise your knee up, draw your belly button in. So create like that suction in your gut. But keep breathing normally, don't suck it in. Ready, set? Here we go. Now, a good modification for this exercise is just holding plank, all right? And once you build up the strength to hold plank for a minute, you can start adding some variations to your planks, just for fun, for different variety. Now, when you're doing plank, make sure your hips aren't sinking and you're feeling pressure in your lower back. All right, it's so important to keep your core engaged when you're doing ab exercises. If you start to feel pain in your back, come out of it. Take a rest. 3, 2, 1. 4 exercises down, 6 to go. We're having a good time. Our next exercise is going to be our break dancer move, okay? On all fours, we're going to take our right leg and sweep it through. Now we're going to take our left leg, sweep it through to this side. Okay? Let's do it. Training our obliques, using our whole body here, our arms, our shoulders, our hips to keep us up. "20 seconds, stay strong. And rest. Okay, that's our halfway mark. If you want to take a quick minute, grab a drink of water, stretch it out a little bit, go ahead and do so. We're going to take about 30 seconds here to rest, and then we're going to dive right in with our last 5 exercises. Whew. All right, bring your eyes to me. I'm going to demonstrate our next exercise. Lay on your back, and we're going to bring our legs up towards the sky, and then we're going to slowly lower our legs to the ground. Once you get to a point that you can't hold any longer, like a ripcord, I want you to pull your legs right back up towards the ceiling. All right, so not like all slow on the way up. Slow on the way down, create that tension, and then engage the core. Draw your legs up as fast as you can, okay? Now, with this exercise, if you start feeling back pain at any point, you've gone too far. So only lower your legs to where you can keep your abs engaged. If you start arching your back, then it's actually going to put a lot of strain on your lower back. So try to keep your back flush with the back. All right, so let's do this. Now, palms facing down can actually help you if you feel like you're wiggling all over the place. It can help you kind of brace against the ground. But if you want to make this harder, take your hands up off the ground. It's going to make this exercise even more difficult. Keep it up. Stay strong. You got this. It's just 10-minute workout. It's quick. It's efficient. Building strength. Ooh. Stay strong. Relax. Great. We're coming back into plank. We're going to raise opposite legs one at a time, lifting our heels up towards the sky. I'm going to come into a dolphin plank, so onto my elbows. You can stand your hands, but all you're going to do is kick your heels up towards the sky. Draw your toes down, okay? We're working the booty and core. Let's go. Halfway. Relax. Ooh. Wow. We're revisiting our obliques. Next one, V sit-ups. So come to your side. Toes are going to become slightly forward, and what we're going to do is sit up and reach for our toes, okay? Now, to make this easier, you can always bend the knees and bring your elbow to your knees. Try to avoid, when you do this exercise, rocking backward, okay? So try to stay right up on your hip bone. If the elbow to the knee is too difficult and the toe touch is not going to work for you, you can always just stay here and do a side crunch this way. Let's get started. Keep working. Come on, 20 seconds. Now, if you start to feel you're burning out, you're losing your form, you can always just make it a little bit easy for yourself and continue with the exercise. So I started with my legs straight and moved to my legs bent to finish. And that's okay. All right, on the workout, it's yours. Nobody else's. It's not a competition. You're trying to better yourself for yourself. Keep that in mind. All right, same thing, other side. Let's make it even. Here we go. How you doing? Stay strong. We're almost there. It's like the last 100 yards before the finish line. It's the hardest part. It's the hardest time to stay channeled and to stay focused because you're close to the end, but you're not finished yet. This is when you gotta dig deeper. All right? So dig deeper now. Stay strong. Relax. Our last exercise actually works our posterior chain, so the muscles down the spine, the glutes and the hips. So we're going to do a swimmer exercise, laying on your belly and then pretending like you're swimming. That's the name. Okay, so the arms are going to come overhead and you're just going to lift opposite arm, opposite leg, opposite arm, opposite leg. Okay? Last minute, let's go. All right, awesome job. That is time. So go ahead and peel yourself up off the mat, drop your hips back into a version of child's pose. You can take your hips from one side to the other, and you can actually feel a release through your hips. And a nice stretch through the lower back. You drop your hips right between your knees, I should say. So you can take your toes together, knees apart, and then just sink down to the ground, melt down. And let's stretch out the abdominals. So scoop down under. Press yourself up any amount, dropping your tailbone down, lifting your chest up off the mat. Draw your shoulders away from your ears and feel that magnificent stretch. If you have the flexibility, you can always take your eyes back. Awesome workout today. Thank you so much for joining along for this 10-minute abs. It's always great motivation for me to help lead and guide and challenge you. If you enjoyed this workout, please do one of three things. Click that like button, click subscribe if you haven't already subscribed to this channel, or leave a comment below. Let me know what your favorite workout was. We will see you again soon. Bye!